Hello, how is everybody? Let me hope you are fine, guys. Because me myself, I'm very fine because I have what keeps me busy and what keeps me moving and what keeps me going. So in this video, I'll talk about something that is very good and some important information to you guys. Today is the second month of the year 2020 and it is the 18th. So basically, I've found it very important that I communicate to you about the Roy Club conferences that are always held worldwide, but in specific regions or countries. So one of the ways of passing on vital information in the Roy Club is through holding conferences. And these conferences are organized with a specific agenda, that is to communicate to potential members, to communicate to existing members, and yet again to give learning material or information about the way forward for a club. Now, conferences are held in specific places and regions for specific purposes. So now, different expansion offices are taking on in Europe, but yet again these are done after conference meetings where people agree based on a particular number. However, I want to put the emphasis on the conferences that are held by Roy Club in Africa. Now, the conferences that are held in different places in Africa are held because there is a need to pass on information to various groups of people about Roy Club. So whenever there is a conference that is to be held, information is passed on that the conference will be held at this and this date and in this and this place, such that we always keep up with the conference. So you know the information, you know the agenda, and you know the date and the place where the conference is going to be held. Now, usually these conferences take up some more time because it's in these conferences that Roy Club presents physical, tangible things that will be used by Roy Club members and that will be beneficial to the society. So these conferences, however, are usually open to everybody who has the capacity to attend, or anybody who wants to attend. So when you see these Roy Club conferences being advertised, what you only have to do is mark the date, prepare yourself, prepare to learn, prepare to gain new knowledge, and then you'll have prepared yourself for the conference. So already existing members come in these conferences and they come with new members who seek to understand and to learn more about Roy Club. In these places, you will find facilitators or key speakers that will provide to you the vital information that you will need to answer mostly 90% of your questions about Roy Club. Now, this is important that you are left with no question about Roy Club. So after this interaction with these different members and you hear their testimonials and you even see them physically other than not seeing them, you see, sometimes we believe by hearing, but the best, strongest sense that God created in human beings is the visual sight. So you may tamper and explain, but when somebody sees, then he believes. So these conferences help to bring belief in people about what is done by Roy Club, whereby they will meet with different members, they will hear their testimonies, they will try to talk to them, and they will see that their lives have been changed for the better because of Roy Club. Now, This interaction does not stop only on getting information, knowing about Roy Club. There is also some good material that is distributed in these conferences, and it's for use. Whereby you can get Roy Club t-shirts, Roy Club banners, Roy Club caps, Roy Club, a lot of Roy Club material is distributed in these conferences. So they are for bringing the family together to evaluate, to bring in new members and see where everything is going in Roy Club. So they are very, very important, and they are key to the actions that are taken by Roy Club. So from these conferences, that conclusions are drawn on the way forward, on the way to develop more of these businesses. You know, people always should gather for any development of a business. So that's why Roy Club brings these conferences. Hope I've talked something about conferences. So we'll meet again in another video.